profile ability, or at least I will. We're going to be getting in game right now. NZT versus Ints here in the 125 FPS November League. I'm going to go over to Ints first. Sorry, NZT, slight bias right here, but let's see what he does off the beginning. He's got the LG, and actually, Ints has got a strategy he likes to use at the beginning. If he gets what's meant to be Mega Spawn, he usually just goes for Lightning Gun and goes aggressive on Rail. That's probably going to tell Ints that NZT hasn't picked up the Railgun yet. Only just now has he got it. So it's very interesting counter there by NZT on a typically aggressive strategy from Ints. Let's see how it goes here off the beginning. He's going to be looking to hit 100% LG, and he's definitely hitting high. Can he get the kill, though, is the question. He's got to avoid a direct rocket. He's got no more lightning gun ammunition. And he's looking for a rail angle, but he cannot get it. Checking the 50 health level just in case he's going to be dropping. Looking cautious.
Well, 41 LG from Ints, not too bad. He was doing some 360s before that fight, so I figured he'd be in shape. But, you know, he obviously didn't get the frag yet. But still, good work from Ints. He did put in all the damage he needs to really take control of this map. He will get red. He's going to be setting up probably closer to this Y area of the map. He knows that, that NZT will probably be heading that way. Let's take a look at what he's doing. He does have the high ground. He is going to be able to pick that up. Excuse me. And I want to take a look at NZT actually and see what he's got. He's actually on a 100-100 stack. It's not too bad right now in the situation that he just got put in. Let's see if he can make anything happen.
Yeah, I mean, big items are spawning right now. And Ints will hear him right above, and he's going to realize, oh crap, he's heading over to that Mega. I've got to do some damage right now, and he is absolutely going to be trying to do that. LG looking good, but to be honest, NZT's damage was decent. That rail right at the end is going to be ensuring that NZT won't pick a fight by that red armor. But we've got one nice rail. Ints actually going for the rocket jump. There's no further damage after.
That rocket was so close to hitting NZT in the face, actually. I don't know who you were following at that point, but that was very, very close. So NZT right now actually has only 36 health to his name. He's going to stick himself back in this red part of the map, though.
Wow.
He is actually going to take Ints down. Wow, 17 health left.
I think NZT just gained new respect from Ints on that LG fight. Ints does not expect people to out-LG him, and now he's mad. He's like, I've got the lightning gun. I swear to God, I'm going to shaft you to the ground. But it's not happening, and NZT is proving to be quite a beast.
Yeah, beautiful work from him. So that's going to give him pretty much full control of the map right now. But when you shoot yourself in the face, okay, we figured this out earlier. You don't want to do that. Guys, if you're new to Quake, don't shoot yourself in the face. It's not good.
It's not productive.
No, very counterproductive. It's
productive for Ints though, because he's just picked up a red, so he's going to be, very happy about that. I wonder if he's going to be able to pick up an LG. I think so, because NZT moving over to yellow, Ints has pretty much got access to any weapon he wants at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing with the way he's baiting right now, he does have that LG already. So let's take a look. He's going to rain some rockets down. He hits the rail, beautiful work, but no LG switch. I was expecting maybe a push after that since the damage output, but Ints choosing to play it a little slower.
Just kind of let him have
it. Not a terrible idea, but he's got a massive stack, so of course he can definitely he can afford to do so.
Okay, maybe NZT is going to be more typically Russian in his defensive style. We'll see here how he works with the rockets. Oh, Ints gets pushed off before he can pick up a kill. But that doesn't mean Ints can get onto the yellow armor, but NZT is slowly going to be able to rejuvenate his stack a little bit and get back up to a point where he can fight back a little bit. And Ints is going to have to just let him go, pick up Mega, pick up Red, and neither in particular orders. Oh my, Ints had the wrong weapon out, but NZT doesn't push forward for the item. He runs back. Is he going to go for Mega? Nope. It's too dangerous for him, and he just backs. Oh!
What?
I was thinking there might still be an angle available. He's not getting out quick enough, and sure enough, Ints gets a kill. This is going to lead him up to a tied game. That's got to be one of the slowest chases I've ever seen.
Right?
Well, there it is. It happened, just not how we expected.
Exactly. Eventually he gets it done, but yeah, it's one of the slowest chases. Here come the 360s, guys. This means that Ints is in good shape and he's going to win. It's all about the 360s.
It's like a mating call.
It is. It really is. But beautiful work from Ints. He is able to bring this game back, so that's good work. And let's see, again, NZT, 75 armor, so he was able to pick up that yellow, a few shards. But Ints right now, with the Mega in his hands, Red is going to be the next point of contention, and NZT creeping up top. He's actually on the Mega side of things. I don't know if he has the timing.
I don't know if he even wants anything to do with it. I think he's just after weapons at this point, but he's in the water, and Ints is just going to be fishing for more frags. Which he indeed does get. Yeah, nice. We got yellow up as well. I don't think NZT is going to get this either. Ints failed rocket jump. We come to expect this. We were hoping for a little bit more of the disappointment, though.
I know, right?
Well, I guess we're not getting it at the moment. He barely even needs this Mega. He could just look for damage at this point, just run around him. NZT, a great defensive rocket. That's gonna make Ince want that Mega just a little bit more. And he's, oh my gosh, the damage was ridiculous. Air Rocket would kill Ince at this point. But NZT is going to be surviving. Well, until gravity came part of the equation, he was doing pretty well.
Virtual gravity? What?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
NZT won't explain to us. I love Ince's patience right there. He just waits. Like, you want that rocket launcher? Well, you're going to have to pay for it. And Ince might make him pay for a little more in a second. He is going to have to watch out for himself. We've definitely seen him have days where he is more stacked, but this is it. This is what he wanted NZ to do. Go into that red. You're vulnerable right here. Uh-oh. So is Ince.
31 HP for Ince. Let's take a look at NZT. Only 26 HP, but he does have a little bit of armor. But it's still nothing to save either player from the rails, and Ince just barely missing that rail shot. That may have done it. Actually, no, he just picked up that Mega. But still, Ince right now looking for a little bit of pot shot damage, and they run into each other, and NZT should definitely be able to get this frag. He does. Actually, oh, never mind. Ince falls to his death before.
That was a nice move by NZT, because Ince wasn't expecting him to be that quick over to the tele exit, or even towards red. He thought, Ince thought that NZT was going to get yellow armor, which would have delayed him by an extra 3 or 4 seconds. But NZT, beautiful reading, and maybe he's going to be able to tie the games up in a second. This is like whack-a-mole, but where the moles fight back with railguns.
And one of them's Portuguese.
Alright, so Ince has got himself red. He's getting one rail here. Another one would be very, very helpful, but it's not going to matter too much. NGT does get out of this. And still with the lead, but we've got 3 minutes to go, and a 1 frag lead is ever so fragile.
Ince has a beautiful armor stack right now. He knows that NZT is probably down around this red area. That is going to be the next item that is coming up, so Ince is going to double back. He will drop down 200 armor now. He has the willpower to go in for this Mega, and he will hopefully set up around this point. Really just bait NZT into this, and NZT is actually showed up at red right now. He's a little confused. He may have switched his items around. However, he does get the YA. Let's take a look at Ince. There it is. There's the Mega for Ince, and NZT is nowhere to be found, so that's 2 timings that NZT probably does not have at all right now. That's a huge advantage for Ince. Wow,
yeah,
making another red. Yeah. NZT is totally lost right now.
Let's have a look at what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to find him on the exit, and he sees his face and immediately gets out of there. Those very, very tight angles, but it's not something you really want to play with when Ince's aim has been fairly on at the moment. Red up in a second. Is he going to be taking risks? If he has somehow managed to keep in his mind those future... Because he hasn't been around when the items have actually been taken. Maybe he's been keeping a mental note of approximately when they come out. But it seems not. I think he's just trying to listen in at the moment and get that information.
Yeah, NZT's definitely slid this down and just saw him peek over to Mega. And just to see if it was up, he did see Ince jump in there and take it. So he does know the timing on that now. And he's actually worked up a pretty solid armor stack. 182 is not bad, but Ince definitely has the health advantage. He did just spot him right there. Let's see if NZT is, takes one grenade to the face, and that is definitely going to push him out of this room completely. Beautiful rail as well. And NZT, all that work for nothing. Ince just completely stuffs it back in his face.
Yeah, and this is going to be yellow pickup. He knows where NZT is. Oh, he's going to miss that rail, but he is going to be able to push forward. Mega's up. Yeah, just keeping him out of this room, and that's going to be another easy item for him, but 1 minute and 15 seconds. If Ince makes a single mistake that costs his life, then, well, we could still see NZT bringing it to an overtime. So that's basically all Ince has to do, not make a mistake. How hard can it be?
Well, when you're Ince.
Here comes the LG. Ince wants to close the game out right now.
Oh, wow. Beautiful rocket. Hopefully that will shut things down for NZT. Almost nothing to his name right now. He's just above railable health. Just scrounging for everything he can right now. He's got to make something happen, though. His time is ticking down. He does hit one rocket. He gets bounced off, so he is railable right now. If Ince can hit some sort of rail. Now he backs off to Mega. Red will go to NZT as well. And a whiff rail from NZT. That was so close. Really got to just plus forward.
Yeah, he absolutely does. I'm going to go over to his point of view. He's going to find it right now. They both get good rockets on each other, but there's a direct one right at the end. NZT had to just go for it, and it was well read by Ince. So with 15 seconds to go, looks like we are going to be getting GG's right here. and make it 4-1 now. Ince is going to be winning the first map in this best of 3, but it was pretty damn close. GG.
Wow. Yeah, well played from Ince to bring that back. That was a pretty nice start from NZT, but unfortunately was not able to hold on. I guess from what I saw the first time seeing NZT, he has a great offensive game, but when it comes to defense and coming back from behind, it was not.
Yeah, I mean, look at his
I don't know,
rail.
not so impressive.
His aim was not so on at the moment, but you know, maybe that's not his biggest strength. I would definitely, as you're saying, in control, very strong. But if he loses that control, then maybe that's where things go wrong for him. But he's got another map to prove himself. I think we're going to be going over to Lost World next. Ince has got a pretty awesome Lost World. We're going to have to see about NZT because we're still really in the learning process about this player.
Yeah.
Also, welcome everyone to the stream. If you just tuned in, we are doing the 125 FPS November League Group A2. We've got Cooler, Faz, NZT, Bestio, and Ince in this group. And it looks like we are about to go into map number 2 of Ince versus NZT. In fact, we are right now. So let's get, without further ado, let's get into the match. Off the beginning, I will follow NZT. I want to see if he can translate a good start into a good lead. Looks like Cooler versus Bestio is going to be starting right now. So we might be able to hop onto that afterwards, but we'll see how the schedule takes us. Looks like NZT is going to be missing out on that red, which is very irritating for him. Because now the red's gone, it was kind of a waste of time for him to be there in the first place, but Ince hasn't gone over to the LG yet. So it's all kind of magically worked out for NZT. He just needs to get himself over to center map. And Ince kind of needs to block him out of here, which there it is, one rocket. No RL for NZT to pick up yet. Oh, but Ince has moved over to that mega health. And there it is, NZT made his move. He can drop down to the red armor. And his stack is looking pretty awesome.
Yeah, in under a minute, Ince already has 200, 175. That's not a good sign for NZT. Ince is just making all the right moves already. So he does give away one red, but that's not a huge deal at all. And NZT is actually going to push in here, which is a weird idea, but Ince whiffing that rocket. That's a beautiful placed rocket from NZT. And the LG is huge. 100 health left for Ince. That is it. From that massive stack he just accumulated, that's all he has left. I'm going to take a look at NZT. He does have center map pretty much on lockdown. He does get red, but it might be in an awkward position for him to go back to get mega.
That's annoying for him because he has no rockets. He wanted to push into the LG room before. He's like, oh crap, I can't rocket jump up and deny him anything. So maybe Ince can use that to his advantage as he's got rocket and LG going. I don't know, we'll see right now. And again, getting the news from Ash, but it's all A-okay. We will move over to Cooler versus Bestio after this matchup is complete.
Well, Ince is able to drop in and get that mega a few seconds ago, and he does stack up a bit of armor, and he's just waiting at that teleporter exit. A beautiful LG to begin with. NZT is actually going to back off from that fight.
I think we're going to see a very slow game here.
Yeah. Well, Ince is opting for health over armor right now. I don't know. I think he's got the ability to drop in on a few yellows. That's actually a lot of LG.
NZT 100
had
damage.
200 armor. Yeah, he had 200 armor for that little LG tickle.
No, more than just a tickle, man. That was a jab of it.
That was the hardest tickle I've ever seen.
Ince taking slightly unconventional positions right there, forcing NZT to rocket himself. He's going to go and get himself yellow. I'm going to switch back over to Ince's point of view and see what he can do. NZT moving forward. Ince's rocket only half as good as it could have been. Well, that should be the mega for him. Oh wow, NZT making a move over for it. There's the LG coming out. NZT in trouble right now. This should be first blood. And indeed it is. That's going to be red, and I think Ince is going to rocket jump over and... Okay. He was going to try. Just a thought that counts sometimes.
Ince able to pull out that frag for the first one of the game. Actually, right when he ran out of LG ammo, so perfect timing on that.
Yeah.
Luckily for him. But yeah, nice work. He didn't take too much damage, and that's actually very surprising in that tight little corridor there where Mega is. You'd expect at least a little bit of rocket splash or something, but he didn't take too much damage. So beautiful work from Ince. And I think actually I'm going to officially nickname him the Portuguese tickler. I think it's appropriate.
I think NZT might have been a bit in trouble. He manages to get out of there, but that was certainly not a profitable situation for him. And there it is. He's going to find him once more. Ince has got enough LG ammunition to at least scare him again. Actually, having to double back on the Mega is only good for him as... Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He is in trouble right now. Why the grenade? What are you doing? Well, there's no times for fun and games, man. Ince not going to disappoint us right now because he is finally going to pick up his second frag. And NZT got a little more work cut out for him. He hasn't really had his chance to shine in control. So we'll see if NZT can do something like that a little soon. But it's half is going to be up down to NZT, and half is going to be down to how weak a position he's going to put himself in. That is.
Yeah, but Ince is still looking in good shape. He does get that mega pickup. Center map has been his for the last few seconds now. He does get red as well, so that's the 200-200 stack that everybody loves to have. And he's actually able to dodge that rocket, so beautiful work there. But Ince now, again, he can just play it slow, slower than you already play DM13. But let's take a look at NZT. He actually has worked up 150 armor. That's pretty impressive, and now he will be able to bully, I think, on Mega or even Red if he chooses to. He's just got to play his cards right.
Ince might drop. He might just go for the jump down. He's going to have to watch out for it. No, he doesn't do it. He's just looking for a bit of damage. Does get a rocket right at the end. And another one here. He might move forward with the LG. Alright, NZT just jumps away. He just wants to get the hell out of there. He knew he was not in a safe environment. Might be able to get top yellow.
He's keeping a healthy armor stack, though. So beautiful work from NZT. He's going to drop down on Red a little early. That's actually going to be detrimental, I think, yeah. Here comes Ince. The Portuguese tickler comes in.
Tickling hard. Here comes the rockets. This is surely going to be a frag number 3 at the moment, providing Ince doesn't mess this one up. That shotgun's going to hurt a lot. There we are. And NZT pokes his head out a little bit too far. And Ince now goes 3-0. Looking strong right now. And NZT is past the halfway mark. NZT has got to be hatching a plan right now. No plan, no frags.
NZT Portuguese. Yeah, 3 frags to make up in less than 5 minutes. That's going to be a hard thing to do here on Lost World. NZT again. Yeah,
wow.
That's beautiful LG work from him. Actually, only 25%, but that fight specifically was a lot stronger than what I've seen so far. So,
and Ince's LG though was shocking in that fight.
Yeah,
I think that was the big surprise. Really, I was expecting to see him go complete full kill mode, but he didn't. NZT got the better of him for a moment, and Ince had to spend about 10 seconds being slightly less confident than he was.
Well, NZT has a chance here. Ince does have that mega, but almost virtually no armor. Well, I say that, but of course he picks up the yellow right when I say that. But NZT does have the middle map. Again, he's pretty much early to red for a few seconds, so he puts himself out of the rest of the map for just a few seconds. I think that's what's been a little detrimental to him pretty much this entire map. But
this
wow,
might be more detrimental.
Gets him on the jump pad.
Bouncy kill.
Jeez.
No, but seriously. Oh, no, that rocket's not going to be sending him over the edge. That was almost comical, though. That's what you really don't want to do. When you go up that bounce pad on Lost World, in a duel, you double and triple check that your opponent isn't there. Nice red steal here from NZT. Can he do anything crazy with the rockets? Oh, here comes the shotgun. And it's going to be a shotgun finish.
Just gets in his face.
And I think NZT is going to be kicking himself even more about the bounce. I have to reiterate because, people have nightmares over that. But you got to say, Ince has been looking pretty solid. He looked a little less solid on Cure, but I think Ince has actually just been getting stronger despite this being NZT's map pick.
Yeah. Well, 2.5 minutes left. I think it's safe to say Ince has pretty much got this on lockdown, unless something absolutely insane happens, like plasma. What?
Whoa. That hurt Ince a lot, but those grenades as well are painful. And we've got more grenades just flying out of nowhere. Ince has got to be pretty careful in this situation. If he loses out on a frag now, and NZT gets it completely cleanly, there's still going to be an opportunity for him. And Ince knows this. This is why he's trying to be very careful.
And doing 360s.
That just boosts his confidence. Oh, he wants to be careful right now. Oh, he gets an air rocket afterwards. More rockets. He evades that one. 25 health bubble certainly going to be helping. Now he moves forward, getting the plasma out. And actually, NZT is forced to back away from that. And that's the kind of situation that may have just won Ince the game if he didn't hit those rockets and he died. The story could be extremely different.
That would have been the epitome of just complete emotional deflation there. for NZT if he died in that little corridor, because those rockets from Ince were huge. I mean, that's a complete momentum breaker. And yeah, right now I think Ince is pretty much in good shape, and NZT knows it. It's just kind of lollygagging about now. I don't think he's really in it.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be near impossible. Frag every 10 seconds, but Ince hasn't given up one on this map, and I don't think, well, I'll be surprised if he does at this point. I'm going to actually go over to NZT. Let's see him, because this might be the last time we see him for a few games now that we've got scheduled afterwards. And NZT trying to cut him off somewhere. He's going to find him. Here it is, will the LG be good? Finally gets the kill. Ince sticks his nose out a little bit too far, but it's alright, because the amount of damage that Ince did in the same fight is not enough really for NZT to carry out more than another frag. And the plasma, indeed, is going to shut him down before he can achieve that. So 30 seconds to go, and guys, I think Ince might have just won a game today.
What?
A game, yeah, serious. And this brings him a game closer to potentially qualifying in the 125 FPS November League to the playoffs next week. I'm already having a shivers at the moment. 9-1, the final score. So,
oh wow! I don't want to sound too dickish, but I honestly don't think I've seen Ince win a game when I've cast it, or at least like an actual matchup. I've seen him win a map, but yeah, I don't think I've actually seen him win a game. So nice job, Portuguese Tickler.
yeah, I mean he was looking pretty decent then, and I'm gonna find out what the next game